tutorial is based on this mummy type of character. Honestly, I just wanted to do something kind of like very Halloween-y, very spooky, since it's obviously October. This is yet again another video in my Halloween series, and you will find many more if you click on the previous videos. I'm currently sick, so in case I sound weird, that's the reason why. But we're just gonna roll with it and continue with this video. So there really isn't a lot to say about this look, except you want to see how I did it, then all you gotta do is just keep on watching. So I'm first gonna take a black eyeliner pencil. You can also use a white, whatever color eyeliner pencil you want. I would normally prefer white, but since I don't have a white at the moment, I'm just gonna use a black ordinary eyeliner pencil. And I'm going to sketch out where my bandages are going to be, as well as sort of sketch out some of the features of this mummified body. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Mehron Paradise paint in yellow, brown, and white, and I'm going to use that to fill in all the bandages. Because I don't like mixing colors in the pan, I'm just going with straight up white first, and then I'm going to mix the colors right on top of it, so it does not matter if the white is patchy, because anyways we're going to be mixing colors on top of it.
Once all the white was filled in, I went ahead and mixed in yellow and brown right on top of it.
Okay, so now I'm taking Paradise paint in white, and I'm going to start coloring where the actual mummy is showing through the bandages. But instead of using browns and yellows, we're going to use teal. And I'm noticing it's a little bit too pastel-y teal, so I'm going to take black Paradise paint and mix it to create kind of like a grayish color to make it look more dead. Okay, so the beautiful thing about face paints is that you can blend cream paint on top of it. So now I'm going to take a white cream paint and I'm going to start highlighting and whitening out the face a little bit more, because I feel like I went a little bit too ham with the gray and it doesn't look pale or dead enough. So I'm just going to add those highlights back to the face.
Do not forget to set the cream once you're done with it, and then I'm going to take the Morphe 35C palette, and I'm going to take a black and a dark gray eyeshadow and messily applying this around the eye orbital area, and this is going to make my eyes look very sunken in and mummified, as well as accentuate the furrows of my brows. Then I'm taking a fluffy angled brush, and I'm going to basically create all the shadows that will be casted by the bandages on my skin. Then I filled in my nose using black and drew two peaks in the bridge of my nose to create the illusion that my nose is basically missing and hollowed out. Then with white Paradise paint, I just filled in my teeth, and with black and a really fine detail brush, I just outlined in between. Then with the exact same paint, I just separated the mandible and the maximal, and with black eyeshadow, I just added this to the area to make it look a little bit more sunken in, and outlined the teeth using white cream paint, and then highlighted the nose cavity as well as highlight the brow bone. Then I used hot black from NYX to basically shade on either side of each of the bandages to make it seem as if they're lifting with the contours of my face, and then with white I'm highlighting the edges of the mandible and the maximal before creating some texture using black Paradise paint and my fingers. And what you want to do is take some really watered down paint, dot it on any random area, and with your finger you just want to pat it down to spread the color and spread the blotchiness. So I already did one half of my face, and now I'm going to teach you all how to do the other side. So it's actually very simple. What you have to do is take a brown face paint and then do a line going down each of the strip of bandages, and then with the brush that you use to paint the bandages, you just want to go over it to basically soften down the line. That moment when you lose your brush underneath a pile of makeup in front of you. After that, I'm just defining some of the features of my face even more, just using black eyeshadow and highlighting afterwards. To create the wrinkles under my eyes, I just took some black body paint and drew a very harsh line, and then tapped it out a little bit with my finger and highlighted in between each wrinkle. I'm actually sort of doing the exact same steps for each other wrinkle and fold I have on my face, and then also creating some tendons. Then taking a whole bunch of black and brown eyeshadows and defining each of the folds of the bandages, also defining the wrinkles and where they overlap on top of each other. Highlighting is actually going to be very similar to how we shaded, only that this time we're going to be using smaller brushes for it. So just first lay down the paint, and then with another flat brush you just want to lay it on top of the line and then drag it across to just smooth it down a little bit. And then I'm going to take the exact same brush and I'm going to lay it over the edge of each of the fabric pieces, and I'm going to wiggle it and bring it down so that it looks kind of stringy and like the fabric is sort of like torn apart. And then I'm going to take this weird looking fan brush and I'm going to create some fabric-like texture. I won't be getting into too much detail on how I did the body because literally the exact same steps as I did on the face. The only thing, however, that I will say I did differently is that I shaded with black body paint and an airbrush instead of using eyeshadows because it was a lot faster and smoother this way than using eyeshadows. And actually, quick little hot tip, if you are in a hurry and can't afford it or at least have an airbrush, then I would recommend definitely using it because it's going to give you a smoother, more blended and seamless finish. Plus, it's great if you're on a rush because you can work with it a lot faster. Then I'm going to continue with the rest of my body as I did on the face. Just like I did on the face, I'm going to take a white cream paint and I'm going to highlight some of the areas of my body to make sure that they stand out and stick out as much as possible, to make sure that the other areas sink in and look more hollow. So as you could see, I highlighted my collarbone, a little bit on my chest, my shoulders, and this is going to make other features sink in, and it's going to make me look dead and actually like I haven't eaten in years and like I'm just rotting away and turning into pretty much a pretty ugly corpse. Then I'm creating some wounds here and there and highlighting on either side before painting my hairline black. One of the last things I did was to apply my contact lenses from camwise.com in the style Mesh, which I will have a link down below to where you can get them and save some money off of your purchase. And then I applied NYX's Epic Mousse gel liner to my waterline and a little bit of mascara, and I was officially done with this mommy look. So I really hope that you all enjoyed this makeup tutorial, and if you did, please make sure to give it a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you want to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, the links will be down below, as well as the list of products I used in this video. So I really hope to see you next time, and bye!